the process? Passport, neck, medical interview. Passport, you already told us.
Yes,
So
passport.
medical.
Medical
No,
was.
neck,
Oh,
medical
sorry,
interview.
I missed out. So when medical.
No, we start with neck,
Okay, neck.
medical, and then interview.
Okay, yeah. For those are requirements which are needed.
Mhm.
So for my neck, which is the confirmation of your KCSE,
Yes.
it was
How was it? Did they give you trouble?
no,
Mhm.
but I think the system was slow.
Oh.
Yeah, because nowadays I didn't know they do have QMIS where you have to you go online, you upload your certificate,
Mhm.
and then you pay.
Mhm.
So everything is systematically.
That's
But
nice.
then so it moves from stage 1 of
Mhm.
3, stage 2 of 3, stage 3 of 3.
Ooh,
So
they
there was that.
changed.
Oh, they do.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't have that when I was going there.
You had to go physically.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And then they were doing construction, so I had to go all
All the
around
way.
the
Yeah,
leg.
me too.
Oh.
So I remember it. Of course, you can't just sit back and wait for things to happen. You also have to follow up. So I had to visit the office a couple of times. I think twice,
Mhm.
just to confirm, and they expedited the process.
Yeah.
I think they used to have backlogs. So I think I went there twice, and immediately I went the second time. They were able to send the document to the embassy.
Mhm. How much did you pay?
I think I paid 2,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Almost the same. 2100
Yes,
somewhere over there.
yes, they put extra charges there. The medical.
Medical, yeah.
So immediately I got my 2NL.
Mhm.
Is when now you go to the IOM website,
Yeah.
and book you schedule your appointment at the IOM in Nairobi Gigiri.
Yeah.
It was easy because now, remember back then I didn't have nothing, no
Mhm.
information, but now,
Yeah.
unless ignorance is bliss, I just chose now to gather information. So I just knew immediately what you're about to do, and it's also good after you win. Try as much as you can to join as much WhatsApp group.
Yes, I keep getting that question. How did you get to join our WhatsApp group?
I went to Facebook.
Mhm.
So there's this lady in Texas called Shiko Hope.
Oh, Shkohope,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Shiko Hope, her Facebook channel,
Yeah.
Facebook page
Mhm.
had a WhatsApp number. So I just texted, and they added me to the
Nice.
group. And nowadays there are so many. There are people who have YouTube channels now who they are making a career out of now the DV journey. So
Yeah.
it's good so that you gather information, and when you're in with as much people, you gather information here and there. So
True.
I knew how to go around it, and I booked for the IOM, and they were prompt. They said if you have any medical records from your immunization, you can go with them. So I went to my birth hospital back home, asking for my records, but I think the hospital they had not automated their records.
Yeah.
So finding records from 1990s was really hard. So I could not find anything. Doesn't mean you have to go to with your immunization records if
Yeah.
you don't have them.
Me, I didn't even have. I just went. I
Yes.
just took myself.
What I went with was my COVID vaccination certificate, which
Yeah.
was really important because it also saves you money, and also if you have been immunized against COVID, you still have that COVID certificate.
Yeah.
So I just went with my COVID. I think I paid 55,000.
What?
Yeah. They just
That's
counted you need
expensive.
hepatitis A, B. I don't know how many immunizations.
I think mine was 33 or 34, somewhere over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have never been shocked. I paid 50, and if I had not gone with my COVID, it would have been more.
That's
I paid
expensive.
I paid 55,000, and I hate needles. But it was
Around 5-7 over there.
no, I think
Oh, Kudunga.
5,
Oh.
2 and 3, and then it's more or less it's a whole day process.
Yes,
Because,
it is. Yeah.
was it the case for you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, it's a whole day process because there are people traveling Australia, Canada. So IOM is full, but it was an easy process for the medical.
Did you come just after the interview or you waited?
I think for me, I didn't wait. If I had been given a chance, I would have come immediately. I just felt like if I would have stayed any longer, I don't know why because I learned from the COVID.
Yeah.
One day COVID hit us and things just froze.
Yeah.
One day people are not traveling, so you better be alert. So I was like, I'd rather travel that December because you never know.
True.
Then more to that, I was excited, looking forward to this new journey in life. So I think after my interview, which was in December. Oh, and like I said, the interview was
27.
Yeah, 27, and it was so seamless. Just be confident. I think.
Ooh, wait, what questions did they ask you?
I think they do ask what is in that they were just verifying what I had made in my initial application or in my DS260. Those were most questions like, what's your name? It was my first encounter with a white man, so they they were like, what did you say?
Yeah.
And they were like, who's your host? Then I had to mention what does he do, because they really also want to know, do you know
your host?
Yeah, your host, or did you just lie for
cram those papers?
Yes, who is your host? What does he do? Which state are you going to? What are you going to do?
Yeah, what? They asked you the same question they asked me.
So I just said, because I had watched Jackie's YouTube channel, I said to leave, study, and work.
Yes, convince them.
So he asked me, how are you going to study? I was like, well,
what?
Yes,
it's the same question I was asked.
Really?
Yes.
Then what did you say?
I said, oh, because I'm new, I have to work fast so that I can afford to pay for my
Yes, that is also what I said. Well, I didn't have those exact words, but he answered it for me, and he said, well, ma'am, that is one thing I have. Like, I came to America and I was in the lift and somebody said, excuse me, ma'am. I was like, am I your ma'am? I'm not your ma'am. Kumbe here, ma'am.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, is a courteous word to mean like lady, not to mean mother.
Yeah.
It's ma'am for like a lady. It is a courteous word. So the guy on the other end of because it's like a bank counter. The way there's glasses, so he's on the other side of the.
And you have a mic on his side.
Yeah. So he was like, ma'am, you need to work first. Then if you get money, you can now enroll in a school and study. And the best next news was welcome to America. Hey,
he welcomed you right there.
Yes, he welcomes you. I think if you just answer, you don't have to have the right words to say, but just be confident. Just know what you're saying. You don't have to have the correct. If they ask you what are you going to do, just say, if you are coming to live and breathe,
figure out life.
Figure out life. If you just need time before you figure out what to do, just say that.
Because also this is not like a visiting visa.
Exactly.
So already if the details are good, and they are only going to confirm, like you're good.
Yes.
After when the Apple say me, I don't know yet what I'm going to do. Either way, you still have your visa.
And then if you go with all the documents that they require you to have and the copies to eat, of course they do their research maybe before they interview you. They have a computer that shows all your details. But just go with whatever if you have to go with your certificates, go with them. And I think it was a 5 or 6 minutes interview question. Then they tell you, go and pay.
How much did you pay?
330 USD. So it was like 50 something thousand. Oh, one thing they also don't tell you is the money. Money.
I think they have those prices have skyrocketed.
Yes, they have. So the green card process is not.
Me, I paid 36,000.
36,000?
Yes.
Oh my God! I think mine was 50 because let me tell you, you will use money in this process.
And then they ask for cash. Did they ask for cash?
Yeah, I had to go with USD.
USD?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Lena, Kenya shilling.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Me, I had to go to a bureau to an exchange rate and go with USD.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah, that was too much.
Yeah.
So of course, you know, the USD is higher. So of course, the cash that I had was, because I remember I had to call my dad. Hey, the money I did 10,000 more. Yeah, it was one of those. Yeah. So
why are they doing that though?
I know. So the green card process is not free. You will incur money.
I'm so glad you're saying that.
Yes.
Say them.
Yes.
Tell them again.
You
Say
will
it
need to
again.
incur money,
Yeah.
but it is worth it at the end of it all.
Yeah.
Itarudi. The money will come back once you settle here.
Travel day, first impression of America, culture shock.
Okay.
How was it?
Okay.
How was your travel day?
My travel day was good. I think after I told my friends, now I decided to come. I didn't want an escort of the village.
Yes.
Where the whole village takes you to the airport.
Yeah.
Well, it is good. And the African way of doing it, they come and they sing and they dance for you because you're moving abroad.
Yeah.
But I just felt like the close knit, the aunties, just a few people who could just escort me and just those family.
Yeah.
More importantly, the person who receives you on this other side of the world.
Yeah.
God bless them, really. It's a good thing to be received in a different world. Well, I came during winter.
Yeah.
It was cold. Oh my God. One thing we don't experience in Kenya is the seasons.
Yeah.
The seasons here are so defined. If it is winter,
It's winter.
the winter is wintering. The snow will snow. Funny thing, when summer came, I remember it was 8 p.m. It was like I was asking people, where is darkness? Because I was not seeing any darkness. It's 8 p.m.
And the weather was like this.
Yes, it's the weather is just, there's sun at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Didn't you study the seasons? So I was like, no. At home we don't know this is how summer is.
Yeah.
Like
We just know the name.
Yeah, we just know the names.
Fall is autumn.
Exactly.
Fall.
Hey, the cleanliness. Hey.
That's the first thing I think you notice.
Yeah, that's the first thing you will notice.
And big roads.
Yeah, the road network was vast.
Yeah.
I could see 5 lanes. I was like, I'm just used to 3 lanes in Thika Road.
Yes.
What are these?
Thika Road.
What are these? And then they're so well marked.
Yes.
And then people are just following.
Discipline.
Yes, there's no like the Kenyan where people will.
Yeah.
Oh my God, people here are so disciplined. The traffic, you will follow the traffic to the ladder.
Auto overlap.
Yes, there's no overlapping. There's respect, especially if you're a rookie driver. If you put on a sticker like you're a new driver on the road, they give you much respect. And like home, when you have an L sticker, now that is when people will
harass you and
one of those things. Of course, the accent here.
Me has struggled with that one.
Yeah, me too. Like I was telling Jackie, my name is Betty, but if you say Betty here, they'll
What are you saying?
Betty? You have to say Betty. I remember I was taking care of somebody.
Yeah.
And I was telling her, do you need water? She was like,
what are you saying?
Water. Do you know, like I thought she was pretending.
Yeah.
Until I said water.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah. Water.
Oh my God. Here the R and the L, especially us from the mountain. The Muriba people. The R and the N, you will come and use them here.
Yeah.
So because you have to adapt, but it comes in.
Yeah.
Well, when we're talking like Kenyans or Africans, we talk the normal.
Yeah.
But when you are speaking to the whites, you find yourself putting in the water.
Yes.
Belly.
So that they can understand.
Yeah, they don't get understand.
And then watch Okshinuki explain back and forth.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's just them.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, the children that we are giving birth to, the alpha, they are watching a lot of cartoons. So you will notice their pronunciation is different from ours. Yes, you'll tell a kid it is tomato. No, ma'am, it's tomato.
Yes.
So that's the way they know it. Because us, from our colonization, we were from the British. Yes. So our T's are very pronounced.
Yes.
Unlike them. So I liked the cleanliness. I remember, to be very honest, I didn't wash my shoes for 3 months because they were not dirty.
And most of them, they don't, Tata.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't clean their shoes.
They don't. I think funny thing, I could see people enter the houses with shoes. I'm like, that is not courteous.
I know.
But you can't because they are clean, and even there's no dust. Funny thing, even where places where trees are planted, there's just something to cover up the dust around the trees. There's just an innate way of how they do things. They are very disciplined and orderly. Well, if there's corruption, I don't know, but you have to follow the mutaratara of doing things. If you are to open a business, there's a protocol you have to do, and just seeing those. The fun thing was seeing everything I was seeing in the movies in real life was, oh my god. Yes. And also the stores here are vast. Back home we were so used to the only junk we used to go to was KFC.
But the KFC is still so big.
Yes, home.
But Uku, it's almost nothing.
Oh my god. Let me tell you, I was telling my host I'd like chicken from KFC.
What is that?
I know. Like here it's
Chick-fil-A or something.
Here it's one of those chickens people would not prefer to eat, but back home it's a major thing. So here there are so many. Not that it's a good thing to eat the junk, but there's a lot of junk places to eat from. Well, I like the diversity that America has. I like that you can be anything you wanna be here in America. Like I know most people who came in as teachers, nowadays they are doctors. What you think you cannot be back home,
very possible.
Here you can just be anything you want to be. Well, at times circumstances can push you, but it's a good thing. It gives you the opportunity to be anything. Good thing also, if you want to leave a job today, I think maybe tomorrow you can get one. Unlike home where you have to struggle. Yes, true. I think if the opportunities here were to be given back home, I think our continent would be in a totally different place. But everything I love America. America is good, and
it's nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. I'd say America is good.
Yes. Have you faced any racism?
Yeah, I think I faced racism. Like I was saying, I think the racism I expected to face was not the normal racism. But I don't know how to call this racism, but it is among the blacks. Yes, among our own blacks. Yes. And those of us who are immigrants, who are also black. I can tell you for a fact what I have experienced. They will show it to your face. I don't like you. They won't even say that hi. They'll be like, one of those up and down looks. Yeah, like, what are you doing? So for me personally, I have experienced that kind of racism.
I don't know whether there's a word for that. Even me, I've been in such a situation where like someone didn't like me, but like they're not, I don't know, it's some form of hate. I think I don't know if there's a word for it. Me, the way I view them, and when I do a lot of research on them too, like our ancestors might have been carried from home to here, and their ancestors now are the ones on Yomikuwa hapa. So if you listen to some of them, they say your ancestors, referring to you Africans, you sold our ancestors. But then kitu hawajui is something they don't know is they don't do a lot of research to know that even our ancestors back home, they were still in chains. So I feel like it's more of ignorance.
Yes.
They're not doing a lot of research to get to understand us, and also some of us are not doing a lot of research to get to understand
them,
where they're coming from. Even online you see them commenting, but you guys sold us. You're like, how are we gonna sell you? You're being taken by force from Africa. So I think it's more of like ignorance in between.
Yeah.
But me I love them.
Oh,
They are so nice. Some of them are so nice. But when I see someone who's thinking in that way, I always judge them. I judge the situation in ignorance. Like me, I'm not holding anything against you. You're just ignorant.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And probably you think I don't understand where you're coming from. Something of the sort.
Okay. Have good blood towards them.
Yes.
I also try and understand them from their perspective. Well, most of them have been brought up in hardships as well.
Oh, yeah.
Even if they are born, bred, raised in America.
Yes.
They have gone through hardships. They have, of course, there's weed here, which is so legal.
Yeah.
I try and understand where they are coming from, and I don't also reciprocate the same energy. You don't say hi. Well and good.
Yeah. Life moves on.
Life moves on. I might not say hi maybe, but tomorrow if I say hi,
yeah,
that's it. We all can't be perfect. We all have to live in a symbiotic relationship. What was the next question?
Do you like it so far?
Yes, I do. No, I don't like it. I love it.
You love it?
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
I think I couldn't trade any other place. I think when I trusted God's plan for me, He showed me those plans are for good and not for evil. And
yeah,
for real, I didn't expect. I never dreamt that. Of course, I desired, but it was not a pronounced dream. I was like one day, but of course, did you have a dream?
You know, John. We forgot to mention that Betty is a cousin of my cousin. So John is the cousin who's connecting both of us. John keeps telling me that when I was at home, I kept on saying that one day I will go to that America. But me, I don't remember.
Oh yeah,
I don't have that memory. But him, he knows.
Oh, he knows, and he remembers those words.
He keeps saying, you kept on saying.
Okay, I
one
think
day you'll go to America. But me, I don't have that memory.
You don't have that memory.
Yeah.
I also think I also used to say it, and I remember I used to tell my sister there was a crush I used to have on that one of those celebrities you look forward to meeting.
Yeah.
So I used to say, I'll go and marry him in the US. Then my sister would laugh out loud. I was like, in your dreams? Then I was like, yeah, me, I'll go to the US. So my name is Wanja.
Yeah.
So I used to say, hey, people would be saying Wanja Eja. Eja Waforori. So Wanja means, in Kikuyu it means outside.
Outside.
Yeah, or it means outside. Correct by Kikuyu virtue. So I used to joke with my sister and tell her, people would say, Wanja Eja, Wanja Eja Waforori. So I used to, I dreamt of other countries. I would also want to go to Europe, travel the world. I think this is the first part of the world. Many more to come. I intend to.
Oh yes.
I hope to travel the world, Europe. All there is to. There's a lot to see in this world. Yes, and I hope to.
Do you plan on
see it staying? Yes, I hope. I pray. If it is God's will, let me just put it that way for me.
Ama, it's too early to tell. I think I should ask this question. 2-3 years in.
I see myself, hopefully, God willing, here in the long term. You? Is it too early to make a premonition about it?
I'm not sure, but no. In the long time, no.
In the long term, no.
No.
Okay.
As of now, as of 5, let's say 5, as of 5-10 years, maybe.
Okay.
Let's say maybe, but as of now, yes.
Okay.
Because we are here already.
Okay.
So as of now, we are here.
Okay.
As of 5 years, maybe. As of 10, maybe. As of 20-30,
you're not so sure about that.
I'm not so sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I always, sometimes I say, like I started this channel to show people the real America. Because I think I had a lot of expectations.
Oh my.
And then some of them were not met.
What were your expectations?
Like life, good life.
Oh, good life.
You see the way like you see nice weather, nice houses. Like good life where you don't have to kill yourself to live that good life. But then hey, hiyo kitu hit me hard. Hey,
You
the way
realize-
people work.
Uh-huh.
I realized this is not the American dream I had in mind. It's not, and it's nothing close. So hiyo illusion ilifanyanga like I open up my mind a lot. And I just told myself like, yes, it's a good life living here, you know, those affording life, living in a good house, nice cars, all those things. But then the sacrifices you have to make for you to get that house, that car, that life, hey, my friend, you could die even in between.
Okay, so do you feel like you would have been better off back home, or do you think this was a life-changing?
It was a life changing
Okay.
because I was jobless.
Oh,
I was running after government jobs, seasonal ones.
I know.
Huduma number, elections which happens after 5 years, promotions. I used to do promotions.
Okay.
Sana.
Oh yeah, me too. I did them in campus.
Yeah, of course. And when I say that sometimes I'm misunderstood to be like ungrateful, I'm not ungrateful. I'm so, you know, all this information I've only come to know about it now that I'm here. Sikuwa najua. In mind I had like, oh, place nzuri, nini hivyo. But whatever information you get here, however you decide to use it, sasa hapo ndo kila mtu ni tofauti. Because someone might chase that dream to a point, labda anasahau kujitake care. And then, like, there was a story I was being told of a Nigerian guy in Minnesota. He used to work 3 jobs. And then you're trying to have a balance, like home and here. But here, people tend to forget a lot. So he was, I think, mainly focusing on home. So his body ikakuwa so much fatigued to a point. Siku moja he was sleeping. I think he was also studying. So he was on the desk and type vitu zake. And then the way you like bend your head like this so that you can take a nap. He did that and never woke up. He never woke up, and that's how he died. They only came to know about him dying, I think 1 week after, when he missed like 3 days at work, and then he missed the other job, and then the other job. So 3 jobs were concerned. That's why now they went to look for him, and they found him dead, almost rotting in the house. So I feel like it sounds nice, it's good, it looks nice, it's all things fine, but then that balance of not wanting on, taking care of yourself, you see, it's not something most immigrants have been able to do. Yeah, it's either they work too much, or some go to drugs, nini wanaharibika, or you just live means zenye unaweza.
Okay, for me, I feel like I think when you start off, it is difficult because you are not in your home country. I think if you're in your home country, things will be way easier. But since you are in a different country that is not yours, I think it makes it hard for you to begin with. Because I think I know of people who are living the life, who are migrants, but they also didn't start off there. They were working their ass off for them to get to where they are, like having a normal 9 to 5. Even if for you work 8 hours, I don't think you worked 8 hours when you started off.
Yeah, you put in the work. Unapiga double.
Yes, I think for me, I had never worked 16 hours. There was a time I found myself doing 16 hours. But then it doesn't mean that will be your life.
True.
You have to push yourself to get better and want better. So for me, I think I have a different perspective. It starts off because the way I started off is not the way I am right now, and I believe it's not the way I'll be
in a few
months. And also, I like learning from people. If I hear stories as such as people are working there and the next thing they are dying, and because they are even not able to enjoy the money. For me now, I took a break and was like, just put some love to yourself. Tomorrow there's a meme that is common back home that says kikufa na
unaweza fika mita udedi.
Exactly. Unaweza fika mita udedi.
No, kijana bedeo.
Yes.
Anamake a lot of
like
sense.
that meme The meme was an eye opener for me.
Yeah.
You might get it is very easy to get to that 1 million. Trust me.
And then you die.
Yes, and then you die, and you like you never enjoyed the money.
That is so sad.
Yes. So for me, nowadays I don't work off. I'm like, if this, well, America, what does it makes you come out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
So for me back home, I used to work 8 to 5, and that was it. Like I never worked anything beyond extra in terms of your goals, what you want for yourself, what you want to see in your future. Because there's a saying that is common: what you do after 5 defines now your trajectory in life. Yes. Back home.
Yeah.
For us, the 8 to 5 inakufunga akili.
Yes.
So because now you're based on your salary, you know there's an income at the end of it all. Here now, 8 now to 5 is comfort zone. Now you have to work extra for you.
That's now almost like a very rich person.
Yes. Then 8 to 5, that now is a settled rich, like my host people, they are 8 to 5 people, but they also didn't start off as 8 to 5 people.
Yes.
They had to do
put in the work.
Put in their work, go back to school, and now be able to be where they are. So I think for me, what it did to me is take me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Of course, but not overwork myself. I'm like, this is the much I can do. Maybe if I need extra change, I'll go take extra shifts. But if it is time for me, if I decide not to work for that day, I will not work. Yes. But also here you also have to work for the bills, manzi.
Oh yeah.
Hutasema ati Tuesday you won't go to work. Hauna option. And here when they say time is money, here it is money. It translates to that money. If you don't come to work, you don't get the money. And like if you don't clock in or clock
that's
out,
$1 loss.
That's $1 loss. So I think for me, life is what you make of it. I like to look at it that way. If you want to make it happy, look at it from that perspective. Even for me, when I see it's a gloomy day, it's winter and you don't feel like going to work, unajituma tu. Make the best out of your day.
Parting shots.
Parting shots. Yes. I think if
would you advise to go to apply green card?
That if you feel like you need to, just apply. Even if you don't feel like, you never know. For me, it was just one of those days of
hata nimekumbuka before we malize kushikilia tu. Let me ask you another question. I keep telling, I don't know whether I've seen it here or IG, but I keep saying, if someone is living at home comfortably, making minimum 200k a month, minimum. So it could be they're making 300k, $500,000 or $1 million a month. Me, honestly, if you ask me, I feel like if you're making such an amount and tuseme bills zako ni 50k, tuende na minimum or 200k, and the bills maximum, all the bills it's 50k. Personally, sometimes I feel like that person lives better than the person who's starting life here. Do you think that's true?
Yes, I believe that's the case. I think you might lose things, hoping things will be better here, and you end up losing everything. So, like she said, if you're earning that kind of money,
let's say 300k.
Yes, I don't think it's worth the journey of like coming on. Well, you might come for a different experience, a different perspective, but not dropping your job, leaving things and now doing a whole shift to this other side. I think if you're making that amount, we're all here for the money.
True.
We're all here.
The end goal is money.
Yes, the end goal is money. We are not here like to. Of course, we are living. We have to live, yes, and breathe and live. But of course, what is the end goal? We are here to make the money. So if you're making that much amount of money, trust me, you can even come here as a tourist.
Yes.
Yes, you don't have to come and work your for you to be able to make that kind of money. I agree with that.
Yeah, and
people might see that we are jealous or we don't want people to come on this board, but I think when you're here, you're able to see a different perspective. Yes.
there was even a time I wrote on IG, I said, if you're making, do sometimes people misunderstand and say, oh, you guys don't want people to apply. Me, I keep telling people, if you're not making 200K and above, apply your kitu.
Yes,
just apply.
That I agree.
Yes, if you're making more than your pesa, maybe unaweza apply, but unaweza kosa to apply.
Yeah.
But if you're not making such an amount, make sure you apply.
Yes.
And that's why I feel like we are doing these videos and the previous ones that I've done, so that you can like uone step by step venye mtu ana apply ama process venye it's going.
Yeah.
I always feel like if you're doing good at home, especially Kenya, life is sweet when you have money.
When you have money, and it is home will always be home.
Yes.
You will enjoy your money in a certain way when you're home. Here you might not enjoy it as you can if you choose to, but if you're home and you've got the money, just you don't, green card is pass for you to make that money which you're not making back home. But if you feel like you want to apply, just make the application. Apply. This other side of the world is beautiful. As in, I used to see people taking pictures, and the skyline here it's different.
Na sunset.
And it's beautiful.
I think because it's a flat land. Home we have like ups and downs, so the sun will hit is a mountain. But uku it's flat, so you get the golden hour.
The golden.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. What I've never understood is the way different states have different timeline. I'm like, what do you mean you're 4 hours? You're 4 hours apart and you're just in America. How?
Do you feel like could travel, it has opened up your mind in a way?
Yes, it has broadened my perspective about life. Things like I say, traveling makes you think home is the best place until you now see other parts of the world. How the diversity that people have, different walks of life, how people do things here. But overall, yes, America is good. Travel, apply.
And then we are doing this video timing so perfect.
Yes.
Saini time ya watu to apply.
Apply before.
Yes.
Okay, for me, people ask me about timing. But I think, what time did you apply?
Me, I don't remember.
Yes.
But haikuwa mwisho.
Okay, you see, so it doesn't matter. For me, I applied during the last days. It might not work for you because the systems maybe are backlogged. There's somebody who applied during the first days,
and they still got
it. I think it's sheer luck. Yes, but just be careful. Make those applications and also save up the money. Yes. What people don't tell you is it uses a lot of
costly.
It's costly. Also, the flight is costly. And I hope to see you on this other side of the channel.
Yes, please.
Like I was watching this when I was back home. Also, take advantage of the YouTube channels. Like Jack is the YouTube channel. I was watching a lot of YouTube channels. I had a batch.
You know, when you say that, it makes me feel like, oh, like I'm doing something helpful.
I know. Like let me tell you, people don't, when you're making these videos, you don't realize
feel
how much it gets to people. People just clicking. It could just be that subtitle that somebody saw and was like, oh. And then during that time, because of your subconscious thinking, it just comes out of your FYI, on your pages and so it gets to a lot of people. The audience is wide, even not only in Kenya, in other places. I also used to watch the Kenyan American Home. Jeremy Demaris, Shiko Hope. I had 10. I'll give Jackie the list, but Jackie was the first one because Jackie, when she came, she opened. She opened the channel. I even didn't know, we were not in talking terms. I didn't have her American number. So I even didn't know she had a YouTube channel. I just searched.
And then all of a sudden it pops out.
It pops out. I think she had a video. I think 1 or 2 videos. When did you open the channel?
2021.
Oh yeah, 2021. I think she had 1 or 2 videos. And see how far the channel is and how many subscribers.
7.1.
Yeah, you see.
So, and there was I think last year I didn't do much, so
yeah,
I'll
but
just work
even
on
that one video can get to somebody who needed to hear that kind of information. It gives hope.
Thank you so much
Yes,
for watching.
keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much for coming to this channel, for being our guest, and for everything that you have shared. If you have questions, but there you can drop them down on the comment section, and then jibu, and then I'll also jibu.
Yeah,
because it's open for everyone to reply.
Yeah.
So I think this will have to be the end of our video today. Thank you so much. If you have watched this far, the camera imeanza to turn red. So I think we're just going to end and explore Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oh, we are in Oklahoma.
Yes. Very nice weather.
But you come from
Minnesota. You didn't even say where you're from.
Yeah, I'm from Maryland. Yeah.
Maryland,
Baltimore. Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll visit over there.
Yeah,
and see how it is.
I'll visit the famous Minnesota. With the Kisii people.
Kuna keroka, kuja uone keroka yetu huko.
Yeah, I'll make a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bye guys.
Bye.
See you on the next video.
Okay, bye.